How many mysteries still lie hidden beneath the sands of Egypt? For centuries, archaeologists and historians have dedicated themselves to unraveling the secrets of this ancient civilization, revealing tombs, temples, and artifacts that transport us to a fascinating past. However, a recent discovery promises to shed new light on the history of ancient Egypt, challenging established conceptions and paving the way for a profound revision of our knowledge. Prepare to embark on a journey through time as we explore this discovery that could rewrite history. The history of ancient Egypt, as we know it, is a complex tapestry woven with threads of mythology, religion, politics, and everyday life. From deified pharaohs to monumental pyramids, from enigmatic hieroglyphics to beliefs about the afterlife, ancient Egypt has exerted an enduring fascination on the human imagination. However, as with any historical narrative, there are gaps, gray areas, and interpretations that may be incomplete or even wrong. It is in this context that the importance of new archaeological discoveries arises, capable of providing new pieces to this intricate puzzle. The discovery in question is not a single tomb or a single artifact, but rather a set of evidence that, when analyzed together, points to a deeper and more complex understanding of Egyptian history. To understand the magnitude of this discovery, it is necessary to revisit some crucial points in Egyptian chronology. Traditional periodization divides the history of ancient Egypt into several periods, such as the pre-dynastic period, the Old Kingdom, the Middle Kingdom, the New Kingdom, and the Late Period. Each of these periods is marked by specific characteristics in terms of political organization, cultural development, and artistic expression. The Old Kingdom, for example, is known as the Age of the Pyramids due to the construction of the famous Pyramids of Giza, an architectural feat that continues to impress the world to this day. The New Kingdom, in turn, is marked by the rise of powerful pharaohs such as Tutankhamun, Ramesses II, and Hatshepsut, and by the expansion of the Egyptian empire beyond its traditional borders. However, between these periods of great prosperity and power, there were also periods of political instability, economic crises, and foreign invasions. These intermediate periods, as they are called, represent a challenge for historians, as the available evidence is often scarce and fragmentary. It is precisely in these periods of transition that the new discovery proves most relevant. Recent archaeological evidence from different sites throughout Egypt reveals a complexity and cultural continuity that was not fully understood until now. This evidence includes temple inscriptions, newly discovered tombs, analyses of artifacts, and, crucially, advances in dating techniques and DNA analysis. What does this data reveal? A much more dynamic and interconnected picture of Egyptian history. For example, new analyses of human remains found in tombs from the Middle Period reveal much greater genetic diversity than previously thought. This suggests a constant flow of people between Egypt and other regions of the Middle East and Africa, indicating a much more intense level of cultural and commercial interaction than previously thought. This discovery sheds new light on the nature of relations between Egypt and its neighbors, challenging the view of an isolated and self-sufficient kingdom. In addition, recently deciphered inscriptions in temples and tombs from this period reveal the existence of previously unknown dynastic lineages, filling gaps in the traditional chronology and showing that the transition between great kingdoms was not as abrupt as previously thought. Rather than a sudden collapse followed by a period of chaos, the evidence suggests a continuity of power structures and cultural traditions, with gradual changes and adaptations to new circumstances. Another crucial aspect of this discovery lies in the analysis of artifacts found at archaeological sites. Analysis of ceramics, tools, and other everyday objects reveals the presence of techniques and artistic styles that were previously considered exclusive to later periods. This indicates that innovation and creativity in ancient Egypt were not restricted to the great kingdoms, but also flourished in periods considered to be of lesser historical importance. This finding leads us to rethink the very notion of intermediate period, questioning whether this terminology is not an oversimplification of a much more complex reality. It is important to emphasize that this discovery does not mean the complete invalidation of everything that was known about ancient Egypt. On the contrary, it represents a deepening and refinement of our knowledge, allowing for a more nuanced and comprehensive understanding of this fascinating civilization. Just as a restorer removes layers of aged varnish to reveal the original colors of a painting, This new discovery allows us to see Egyptian history with greater clarity and precision. The impact of this discovery extends beyond the fields of archaeology and history. It invites us to reflect on the nature of history as an ongoing process of discovery and interpretation. With each new piece of evidence that emerges, we are challenged to revise our assumptions and construct more complete and accurate narratives about the past. History is not a closed book, but rather a living text, constantly being written. Furthermore, this discovery reminds us of the importance of preserving archaeological heritage. Each site, each artifact, each inscription represents a precious fragment of the past, capable of providing us with valuable information about the societies that preceded us. The destruction or looting of these sites represents an irreparable loss to our understanding of human history. Imagine, for example, if we had lost the inscriptions on the Rosetta Stone, the key to deciphering hieroglyphics. Our understanding of ancient Egypt would be drastically limited. The discovery that could rewrite the history of ancient Egypt offers us a unique opportunity to revisit a fascinating past and to construct a more complete and accurate narrative about one of the greatest civilizations in history. By shedding new light on dark periods and challenging established conceptions, this discovery invites us to rethink the very nature of history and the importance of preserving archaeological heritage. After all, as historian Edward Carr said, history is an incessant dialogue between the present and the past. And this dialogue, thanks to new discoveries like this one, continues to surprise and enrich us. The search for knowledge about ancient Egypt, therefore, does not end here. On the contrary, this discovery represents only the beginning of a new journey, full of new questions and new possibilities for investigation. As new dating and analysis technologies develop and new archaeological sites are discovered, we can expect to see even more advances in our understanding of this ancient civilization. Ancient Egypt, with its mysteries and enigmas, continues to challenge and inspire us, showing that even after millennia, we still have much to learn from the past. And who knows, perhaps future discoveries will hold even more surprises in store for us, rewriting not only the history of Egypt, but also our own understanding of the history of humanity. After all, history, like the desert, holds its secrets beneath layers of sand, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. And that moment, it seems, has arrived. So, did you enjoy uncovering the mysteries of ancient Egypt with us? If you were as fascinated as we were by this discovery that could rewrite history, don't forget to leave a like. Your support is essential for us to continue bringing you content like this, exploring the secrets of the past with scientific rigor and a dash of intelligent humor. And if you are passionate about history, science, and ancient mysteries, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any of our videos, and you will always be the first to embark on our exploratory journeys. Join our community of curious people and let's unravel the enigmas of time together. After all, history is always holding new surprises in store for us, and we want to be here to share them with you. So, like, subscribe, and activate the bell so you don't miss any detail of this fascinating journey through time.